Up and running. Got a lot of garbage hanging. Crazy looking what I got going on in the car. Got the good microphone. Hopefully it sounds decent. In the rental. And should be good to go. Take the streets because nice and early on purpose. The world is crazy at the moment. Oh, got a sync for the session. All right. Now we're rolling. The session's got something blocking. Gotta move it. Just one. There we go. Now we're going. All right. Hopefully this microphone sounds halfway decent. Pull this back just a touch, but I can't because I'm busy. Pulling it did not work. I guess I got it too tight. Look. I guess it's okay. You can kind of see the hood. I guess that's an alright look. It looks like it's pointed up. But it might not be. It looks alright, I guess. Maybe turn it a tad to the left in a second when I stop. There we go. Green is go. Been a lot of interesting things. Oh, I didn't clean the window in front of the session. I only cleaned half the window the other day. The rental companies always give filthy cars. I don't know why that is. They just don't know how to clean the windows. I always clean them where the cameras usually are, and I had the session in a different place, but now that I got the phone in its place... Good, get out of the way, creeper. Now that the phone is in its place, I had to move it. I cleaned where I wanted the suction cup to be, but I didn't clean in front of the actual lens, and the window's filthy over there. This rental company we got this from is Enterprise in Apex. They always give a dirty car. The windows are always dirty anyway. This car though is actually pretty awesome. I like this car. And a 2020 Hyundai Elantra in red. And I'm really digging it. We've rented a couple different Nissan Sentras recently as well. Those sucked. The seat, not only does the CVT suck, the car itself is really kind of garbage. This car right here is really good. I'm really digging this. I'm loving it. I got the wide angle on the phone this time. I didn't forget it. The Origins and Tales chick asked on the channel, where was my live stream last Friday? And I'm really sorry, I live streamed for a long time, and it was really awesome, and it all turned out like garbage. I was in areas where the signal was not very good, and instead of the thing kind of trying to wait till I caught up to the good signal areas, it got locked up a few times actually. And it was really cool too. I went to the Durham Bulls Stadium and walked around outside a little bit. And the guy let me inside for a second to grab a couple pictures while I was in there, and none of that came out. So that was a waste. When went to Costco and Apex this morning, and there was already a large crowd outside, more than 30 minutes. I actually got there at 9:20. They open at 10 o'clock. I think they actually opened the door at like 9:40 or 9:45. I got there at 9:20. It was already a mob outside. Everybody wants toilet paper. And then the dude came out to announce they had no toilet paper. And in that particular store, it's all the way in the back on the left. Where it normally is, was that whole wall was full of water, which was good. I didn't need water, though. I didn't get any. But everybody else did. And they were limiting, had no toilet paper, no hand sanitizer, no Clorox wipes. But they were limiting any paper products to one per membership, not one per person. And what the heck was that? I hope that wasn't a tick. The water was limited to 5 cases per membership. And it was crazy in there. I just wanted to get out. I got what we needed. Well, some of what we needed, some of the stuff I didn't find for some reason. Your left turn signal is on. You're in the right turn lane, lady. So we're just going to cruise it on the streets. I just passed the Enterprise place. If you're really old like me, and you grew up in California and you went to Six Flags back in the day, you would remember a ride called the Enterprise. I'm pretty sure that was the space shuttle one that went upside down. The lady behind me, I gotta get this with the session. Oh, the lady behind me has her phone on her steering wheel with both hands on top of her steering wheel, and she just put it down. And I don't know if she saw me, but she just put it down. Stupid people out here, I swear. The people out here, they shouldn't even be driving. They're too dumb. They're so involved in themselves, so selfish. Being on your phone while driving is selfish. You're not thinking about the other people. And most of the people that wreck, it's like a drunk driver. You're always hurting the other people, not yourself. But drunk drivers always kill somebody and nothing happens to them. Same with the phone people. They're always hurting other people. When they're on their phone, that means they don't give a crap about you or anybody else but themselves. And I have no idea what they're looking at. I would love to know what people are looking at on their phone. What do you think is that important? Really? Oh, here comes a Metro! Yes! Nice looking one, too. Older guy. Older Metro. Look nice, though. Nice. Here comes the Geo Tracker. I see that every day. I don't even know if school's in. I'm in a school zone. Don't even, it looks like it, I guess. The sign, oh, I guess it was there. I couldn't see. I'm trying to drive. The sign for getting back into the 35 zone was missing for a while. Oh, wow, we didn't get a right turn signal. That was interesting. Usually this is a green arrow right here when that turned red, but it's out of sync. Going through downtown Apex. Where it is 25 miles an hour, and everybody always does like 15. Sorry if my mouth makes noises. The microphone, this microphone's actually really good. It picks up everything. which sucks in a way. Sounds good, but it sucks. Usually I have it in front of my face, and every time I want to swallow or something, I turn my head so you don't hear it. But right now, it's under my chin, almost against my throat, trying to get a better sound. That's where I'm getting a better sound with the lapel mic. The lapel mic was like $5 though, so that's a big difference. This microphone was $150. Huge difference. This microphone is the one I usually do car shows with. And I really like it. It's an Audio Technica. I'm not sure of the number because I've had it for so long. I actually got it for the marching band. Dang, that's got to be like almost 10 years ago. Wow. That's how old this microphone is. It's a mini shotgun. It's not the kind where I can screw in the second part and make it a longer shotgun. It's just a smaller shotgun mic. Mr. Police is always sitting here. Who's this? Some type of Subi Life car just went by. Had all kinds of stickers on. I couldn't read all of them. It's funny, I'm looking at the phone real quick. I can see the car in front of me. They actually have the right turn signal on, but because of the LEDs, the way that the camera processes LEDs, it's just like, it looks like the lights are just flashing and blinking everywhere. That means that the frequency box is cheap. If you have a camera and you point it at LEDs and they flash, that means the little control box is cheap. Because the good boxes actually flash faster, so the camera doesn't pick that up. Because the way LEDs work is they're like little strobe lights, but your eyeball does not pick that up. They actually blink super, super fast. So the box that controls them, that makes them blink, some are better than others. Some make it blink faster. The faster it blinks, the less the camera will see the blinking. Okay, you don't have to go all the way on the other side of the road, people. Is this a school zone yet? Nope. God, it's 2:44 and it's a school zone at 2:52. I gotta go through one more school zone up here. They're also gonna have the tracks blocked. Yeah, dude, pay attention, guy. Get going. That dump truck is down, looking down, just sitting there. This is actually the way to Costco if you were to turn right here, where this bridge is. It's like the next light to the right. That's where the Apex Costco is. Oh yeah, that was good for the microphone, huh? Ain't nobody watching anyway. At least it says 0. I'm wondering how this works because I'm using Streamlabs, streaming to YouTube because I cannot stream directly to YouTube. You need 1,000 subscribers. However, if you do not have a YouTube account, dude behind me's creeping. Watch what you're doing, guy. I'm in a rental. I don't want to be sitting here on the side of the road exchanging information with you because you're stupid. So hold your brakes, guy. Stupid thing in the car. don't know if it's a gnat or a tick. Don't want a tick. So anyway, I'm streaming to YouTube through Streamlabs because you need 1,000 subscribers to stream directly to YouTube. But you do not need a YouTube account to watch this. However, you need a YouTube account to comment. So if you're watching this and you clicked on the link from Facebook and you're watching this through YouTube and you don't have a YouTube account, I'm wondering if you can still watch this, and I do not see a viewer count. It shows as 0 because you're not logged into YouTube. I'm wondering if that's how this works. I would love to do the, I need to do another test and do Streamlabs to Facebook. Yeah, go, no brakes. Come on, people, you're already creeping. No need to hit your brakes, just the one on the right will make its car turn too, you know. I had an issue with Facebook streaming, that's why I haven't been doing it. I know I would be able to get a lot more people on there. I don't really care about views, but a lot of the people I know are on Facebook and not on YouTube. But because it's the driver channel, it's going straight to YouTube. I don't have to edit. It's done when I hit done, which is kind of cool in a way. I don't have to go post-process anything. This is a Scion. Yeah, I like those cars. It's a Toyota. This car I'm in, though, I really like this. I would totally buy something like this. So I'm about to head through Cary, which means I will be getting some bad phone signal through here. Why does that car keep hitting their brakes? What are you doing? Oh. Go around the hole. Cary's got the worst roads too. So I'm doing 47 and a 45, passing this Elantra that keeps hitting their brakes. Why are they keep hitting their brakes? Let's see. It usually means they're on the phone. Well, they have a passenger too. They weren't on the phone. They just suck. Alright, going through the other school zone. I guess school's in. I don't even know. We ain't got kids in school no more. These people don't give a crap. That's the guy that was creeping behind at the stoplight. Yeah, Cary has all the money, yet they don't have good phone service for T-Mobile, and their roads are horrible. I'm on Davis Drive, and in the wet, this road sucks. It's got grooves. The water goes from left to right, right to left. It's not crowned in the middle. It's got no reflectors. They have no signs on the median. See the median coming up? No signs, no reflectors, no fog lines on either side of the street. These people have the money, yet they do everything wrong. Come talk to me, City of Cary, if you want your streets built correctly. You have all the outsiders that have moved here. Somebody should know how to do it. They're so dangerous because they're wrong. Passing by Goodberries, which says it's open. There was nobody over there. Usually there's at least somebody over there. Even in the winter, Goodberries has people at it. Oh my goodness. Goodberries is expensive. It's good, but it's expensive. Guy behind me is one of those guys that has his left hand draped over the top of the steering wheel. There was a meme that just went around on Facebook with the car people, how different people drive based, or what types of people are who based on, go people, green, it doesn't get greener, and what are you doing? What are you doing, lady? This is where all the Indians and Asians are, that's why. The Indian lady just stopped at the green and sat there, and the person in front of me was just sitting at the green. There was a meme that went around, and depending on where your hand position was what kind of person you were. The people that have their hand draped over was douche, which I thought was hilarious. You should not drive that way. I drive in the position that said mom, but that's not true. That's Italian. Ten and 2 is good. Or you can use the, if you have a steering wheel that has things that go across, you put your thumbs on the top, and you use it like a thumb hanger, it's called. You kind of like hang your thumbs there. It's more like a 9 and 3 position. Airplane. Camera don't pick up the airplane up above. It's probably not at the right angle anyway. There's been an Apache. Now I'm going to call it an Apache. I'm not sure if it is or not. It's been patrolling back and forth all day, which they usually come over once in a while, but it's been patrolling. Like, it's been going back and forth all day long. I left the house this morning at like 8:45, and it was still doing it just now at 2:30 when I left the house. It's kind of interesting. So see that bus stopping on the left? You do not need to stop here. There's a median. I wonder how many people behind me are actually going to stop. Even if there wasn't a median, you don't need to stop there. So I didn't see anybody behind me stop, which was good. They knew that time. I see people stop for buses that they don't need to. Still be cautious. Don't go ripping by in case a kid does run out, but it's kind of like the funeral thing. People here stop for funerals on the opposite side of the street. It's not required by law. It's a thing of respect. I'm sure the dead person doesn't care if I stop or not. It's not going to affect their health. But if you do want to stop for a funeral, you still need to obey the road law. And you can't just stop and block the people behind you. You need to pull over out of the way. That's what North Carolina law says. It says you can pull over if you want to, but you need to stay out of the way, because if I want to keep going, I want to keep going. You can't be blocking me. Now, if you're on the same side as the funeral and you're ahead of it, that's fine. If you are behind the funeral, you are not allowed to pass the funeral. You need to stay behind it. That's North Carolina law. But the Wegmans right here, this place will be nutty because it's Cary and it's a Wegmans, and a lot of the people in Cary are from up north. So we'll wait for the one that's by us. I like Wegmans, but it is expensive and it's crazy in there. But I'm on a diet anyway. There's nothing really in there I can eat. The guy behind me with his hand over the steering wheel just got to the right lane because he thinks I'm going too slow. It's 45 till up here. It used to be 55 right here, but they moved it. I'm doing 50. And he's passing. It's some type of appliance repair, and a dirty PT loser from Alabama. pity loser. Oh, it'd be nice to put music on, but I'm using my phone. I use Pandora. What's up in there? Oh, I thought that was a food truck. Now it's 55. A lot of people like Spotify more than Pandora. Spotify's cool, but to me, it's like you can go to YouTube and like listen to somebody's playlist. That's kind of like how Spotify is to me. You can make your own list, but you're listening to a playlist, which means I can go to my playlist, which means I know what's in it. Like I don't like that. The reason why I like Pandora is I have like Megadeth radio, Testament radio, Buckethead radio, different stations, and then you can go in the settings and hit shuffle, and it'll shuffle between the stations. So like I'll hear a Megadeth song, and then a Buckethead song, and then a Testament song, and then maybe a Dream Theater song, and then maybe an 80s pop song. It switches stations in between songs and gives you a ton of variety of the type of music you want to hear. However, you don't know what song is coming because it's not a playlist. It's random. And it'll repeat once. Oh, wonderful. The phone just said it's too hot for charging, so I'm going to unplug it, which it should last till I get there anyway. I've had that issue before because I have to turn the brightness up. Carrie, my FPS is super, super low, so Carrie just, I'm not impressed. So here's the PT Loser again. Why'd you slow down? I had the cruise control on the whole time. He's got a cigarette in his left hand now. And the person in front of me just slowed down. Now the PT Loser just sped back up. What are you doing, guy? Make up your melon. Make up your melon. I gotta turn the cruise control off because this person in front of me is creeping for some reason. I don't know why. They're creeping. It's 55, people. Hopefully they don't go straight up here. Sorry about the FPS. As soon as I get away from Carrie, it should fix itself. PT Loser just cut off this person. Figures. Frame rate's still too low. It's hard because I want to talk, but if I do, it's going to cut it out anyway because that means the audio is also running at 14 FPS. However, I do record the audio into the audio recorder. I should make sure that's even on still. Yep. And I can still, if I really wanted to, I can sync it up. This guy just got out of his truck. I can sync it up with the session and simply upload that as the same exact live drive. The cool thing about live is to be able to interact with the people, yet nobody ever watches when I'm live. So I was saying if I did it to Facebook last time was super, super jumpy, but I was doing it direct. I'm wondering if I used Streamlabs and went to Facebook, if it would be different. I should probably try that, except I don't want to try it, get on the road, and then it's jumpy, because then what? Then I'd have to pull over, stop the stream, and redo it, and go to YouTube. And the way that you have to switch between places to stream to is you have to actually stop Streamlabs and actually log out. I'm still only at 14 FPS. If it stays there too long, it will stay there like it did last week, and it'll get ruined. I don't want to be able to use it, so I need to hurry up and make some of these lights and get away from this area and get up to Durham, which is funny. Durham has better T-Mobile. Because last time what happened was I was at the Durham Bull Stadium trying to show you guys stuff, and the FPS got down to 7, and it stayed there for too long. So when I finally drove away, the guy in the Challenger across the street facing this way is waving his hand out the window like he's singing or something. Put your hand away, guy. He's just got his hand sticking out the window. But the FPS was so low, it stayed there. And when I drove away from Durham Bull Stadium, it stayed at 7 FPS. It never recovered from it. Normally, you get back into an area and it fixes itself, but it didn't. It stayed there. I'm afraid that's what's going to happen today. And if it does, then I will just try Facebook next time, because nobody watches anyway. It doesn't matter. Crossing over the 40. 14 FPS still. Come on, man, gotta get out of here. There's too many red lights. The lights are not timed. They don't know how to do that here because they're retarded. So the PT Loser is still right there. They did all that moving around, got nowhere. Behind another creeper. I don't know how it ends up. I don't drive fast. I drive the speed limit. I always end up behind a slow person, no matter what. I always end up behind, and I'm not going fast. It would seem like if you watch my videos that I'm trying to go faster and be aggressive. I'm not. I'm just trying to go. I always end up behind a creeper. But yeah, this is going to end up getting stuck at 14. I'm going to end up deleting it again. It's going to be useless. You can't watch it at that low of a frame rate. And I know the audio is going to be the same. See what happens when you creep? You get another red light. Red light after red light after red light. Because they don't time them. You really got to pay attention, people. Get going. That guy's sitting at a green light because he had his phone in his left hand. Really, people. Pay attention. The one on the right makes it go. Don't hit the one on the left unless you're going to hit something. Of course. Always. Okay, if you're not going to go, I will. You're just going to sit there at the green light. Pay attention, people. I'm telling you. I'm going to take advantage of that. Come on, frame rate. Get back up there. This is sucking. It sucks having to do this every week, and then I'm trying to do this every Friday, and it doesn't do anything. It just tweaks. Mustang. Yeah, it's not going to fix itself again. At least I hope it does. It should around here. If not, it'll be deleted again. And then I have to decide, do I want to upload the other camera with this audio? Most of the time I don't, because it doesn't matter. Go around the hole. The hole's been there for years and years. still haven't fixed it. Passing PBM. Still got a low frame rate. This is terrible. This is just terrible. Live streaming just doesn't, it never works. Every single time I have live streamed, I've had nothing but issues. Nightdale, the first one I did, the first live stream I did, it worked great. It was on Twitch, and after an hour and a half, it stopped. Or no, after an hour it stopped. I had to restart every 1 hour, and then the last time I was streaming to YouTube, just the way I'm doing now, to the other channel, and every hour and a half it stopped. And sometimes it didn't tell me that it stopped. Obviously at Detail Garage, you get zero signal over there. Can't live stream at all over there. It's horrible. Still at 15 FPS. This is stupid. This is just a waste of my time, really. Nobody watches, and it's not even watchable anyway. It just ain't watchable. How much is this sheets? For some reason, Durham gas is a lot more expensive. Oh, that's not bad. $2.09. Gas by us is some places are $2.04. Some places are at $1.99. It's pretty far down. But as I get closer to work, it gets to like 226. Stuff. It gets a lot higher. Even last night, I got gas last night for like 204 by the house, but when I left work, it was 220 something. Big difference. Can't see the light because they're not on the sides of the road. Still only at 15. It never fixed itself. It's stuck at 15 FPS. That's horrible. It's unwatchable. I record everything on my regular stuff in 60 FPS. And I know that the live stream, I just want 30. 30 is horrible. I don't even like 30. Everything I do is in 60. That also gives me the option to go half speed, which is okay. I'd rather have it a faster speed so I can go even slower motion sometimes, but oh my God, the GoPros have a trade-off. The faster speed you want to go, the smaller the screen size gets. So this is never going to fix itself. It's going to be 15 FPS the whole way, and I'll end up deleting it, so oh well. I'll just let it run. Get all the creepers out of the way. I think that sucks that it doesn't fix itself. It went down to 15 and stayed there. And I can't charge my phone, so my phone's starting to die. Because I gotta turn the screen up or I can't see it. I usually have my screen pretty far down. Accent, this person just was on their phone until they started moving. There's an accent imaging card on my left. It's going to end up going straight to my right, though. Still only at 15 FPS. It's never going to fix itself. That sucks. That really sucks. They need to fix that. I'm going to stay in this lane. There's always a homeless person here, which is not why I'm in this lane. It's because I want the right lane. Usually a lot of those people go to Cookout and back it up. So even though you think, you know, you don't want to be behind the truck, This lane usually goes quicker. Like Rodney pointed out at the not the Holly Springs, the Durham Chick-fil-A, the outside lane, the right lane, they have a 2-lane drive-through. The right one always goes faster. I thought that was funny, and since he pointed that out, it's been true. Oh my goodness! I'm wiped out today. I did a lot this morning. Went to Costco and put the screen door up, which still needs modifying. Went to Lowe's. Guy behind me is talking on his phone. He's got the green, whatever you call them, air freshener trees hanging from the mirror. Just checking my wires. Looked like it wasn't even plugged in. This is one of those lights where the straight goes before the turn, which I think is dumb. You should always have the left turns together and then the straights together and then the left turns together. Really, dude? It's a Durham Public Schools van, of course. 35984-V, truck number 7035. You suck. You're a Durham County Schools. You should know where you're going. Dumb. Just hillbillies just do not impress me at all. You're in a work truck and can't even drive correctly. I used to drive a work truck. You got to remember, you got your logo on there, and usually there's phone numbers if you're driving a business truck. People see who you are. You gotta chill and do stuff correctly. But that means you drive your personal vehicle probably even worse. Sorry, the seatbelt's like messing with the microphone. So yeah, if you're watching this, I'll probably leave it up for a little bit, and I'll probably end up deleting it. So let me know if you want me to upload the regular camera stuff synced up with this microphone recording. Otherwise, I'm gonna delete this because it's unwatchable, just like last time, and it's pointless and useless. Nobody watches anyway. I just think it sucks. Like, why didn't it jump back up to 29 FPS? What happened? Why doesn't it work? Guy behind me creeping again. Can't you people hold your brakes? Find your stopping point and stop and hold it. Why is that so complicated? The people to my left and behind are also creeping. Find your spot, stop, and hold your brake. Why is that so? I don't understand. I don't get it. Yeah, you stupid Jeep. Jeep behind me pulled out of the gas station, went across, and tried to turn left in front of a semi. Gosh, you guys are so dumb. You guys should not be driving cars. You don't want to turn left as much as you can. Turn right. And then turn around or something. Don't turn left. If you do turn left, do it at a light. You want a controlled left. You don't want just this random left turn that you're trying to do. It's dangerous. So I'm pretty early, so I'm just going to cruise in this lane, stay here. It's 55 right here. I'm doing like 45. But I ain't no rush. Person to my left is creeping. I don't want them that close. I don't want them to my left. Like a little cushion there. Oh, because she's talking. Probably on a Bluetooth or something. Because I know she ain't wearing a microphone like I am. I'm the only weird one that does that. And most people that vlog or stream, they don't wear microphones. Audio is 90% of your video. If I can't hear you, what's the point? If you're going to do any type of talking at all on any type of camera, you need a microphone.